Hi everybody, I'm home, so come on in. I want to welcome you back to my channel, and as promised, I got a couple of my little Easter cakes done to put on those pretty cake stands that I showed you in the last video. So I wanted to show those, but first I want to show you a few things I forgot to show you in the last video. This is a picture I found at TJ Maxx. It has a bunny on one side, but the reason I bought it is the other side has blue roses. And it's just beautiful, so I can turn it around the rest of the year and then turn it around for Easter, and I'll put flowers in it. And I was at my friend Rosie's the other day, and she had seen my video with all my cake stands, and she said, "Come in the pantry here, I want to give you something." And she had me get up on a shelf and get this cake stand down. It's huge. It's about 6 inches tall, and it's about 14 inches across. And I said, "Rosie, I don't want to take your cake stand." And she said, "I don't use this cake stand, and you have a collection, and I want it to be in your collection." So I took it, and I told her if she ever needed it, and she promises that she'll never need it, but she knows where she can get a cake stand if she needs one. But it's beautiful, and it's got like an open weave pattern around the edge, and I thought at different holidays it'd be pretty to put ribbons through it. Like at Christmas, you could put green and red, and right now you could put pink, but it's pretty big. I have a pan that I could make a cake that big, but I set it on a little table in the corner of my kitchen, and it's got some cookbooks sitting on it and some little plates, and it looks really pretty. It's really too big to put up on my cabinet. It's just, I want it down where I can see it. And I thank you, Rosie, from the bottom of my heart. Rosie's such a good friend of mine, and her and I share a love of dishes, so I get her quite a few when I'm out thrifting, and she loves them. And then I forgot to show you this one. I got in my pantry after I made that last video, and there was this one I'd forgotten about. And I got it at a thrift store for 99 cents because some of the metal that you see hanging down here with the flowers on it was bent. It was bent inward, and it's real flexible, so that must have been why they had it for 99 cents. So I just brought it home and bent the pieces back, and it's perfect. It's got this little bauble hanging off of it that's clear. It's not glass, it's like heavy plastic, and a ribbon, and I'll probably take that off, but it almost looks like it's for a wedding or a bridal shower or a baby shower maybe, and I'll probably leave that on for a while. I might take it off, I don't know, or I might buy some more and put them all the way around the edge. It's a beautiful plate stand, cake stand. It's 9 inches tall, and it's about 12 inches across. And it's actually one of my favorites. I don't know why I had it in the pantry, but I did. So I wanted to show that one to you. And then I was at the Dollar Tree the other day, and I saw these little plastic bunnies. And they come apart. And of course you couldn't use them for food like Jell-O, or I guess you could put Jell-O in them, but you couldn't put like chocolate. Well, you could. I don't know what they're for. I guess they're to put candy in. But guys, I took one apart and I washed it, and I got an idea. And you guys, I want you to tell me down in the comments if this is totally stupid. If it is, I won't do it. But I think they would make cute bowls for Easter. Like, I don't know, like a macaroni salad or potato salad. I put a potato salad in it. And then I was sprinkling on the paprika, and I got what looked like a little eyeball. And so I put another eyeball and a nose on it and made him an Easter egg bowl bunny. But if it's totally stupid, just tell me, because I don't want to do that if it's dumb. But I thought it was kind of cute. And then there's a little blue one. You could put a fruit salad in it, or maybe Jell-O. I put saran wrap under that potato salad because, like I said, I don't know if they're food safe. And we don't have any little kids, so I thought they were kind of cute for even a decoration. But if you had kids, you could put stuff in it. But tell me if it's totally dumb. It was just an idea I had. And then I found this beautiful vase at a thrift store one day, and it's 14 inches tall, and it's real heavy. It's kind of a fan shape, and it's kind of thin. And across the top, it's got 3 openings where it makes it real easy to arrange your flowers. And it's heavy, so I thought I might put it out on my patio table when the wind's not blowing. And it's just beautiful. It's real tall and pretty. And I think Home Goods or someplace like that, maybe Target donated it because it had a sticker on the bottom. So I just set it on my counter and stuck all kinds of spring flowers in it. I like pink and orange together for roses. And I put a few Easter eggs in it. I keep a lot of silk flowers for the decorating the graves and making arrangements for out there. So I just put those in there. I didn't have time to go to the store to get some roses, and it's, too early for real roses out of my garden. So it brightened up the kitchen. And of course I like pink roses and I like orange roses. So when I mixed up my icing for my Easter cakes, that's what I ended up going with, was kind of a pink and orange combination. And then I wanted to show you these plates real quick. They're dessert plates I got at a thrift store. I got all of them for $1. They're probably 8 inches across. I would call them dessert plates. They're real dark pink and kind of iridescent. So I stacked them up, and well, they were in the pantry. They were on top of that silver plate stand, cake stand that I showed you. I don't know why I keep calling it a plate stand. And I decided to tuck them behind some cranberry glass in my kitchen window, and I put a few little Easter eggs up there. They're really dark pink, but they don't show up so pink because of all the light shining through. But here's some of my cranberry glass in the window with them. And don't look it outside because it looks bad. And these are some little chocolate rabbits I was hunting for my cakes. I wanted little chocolate kind of fat rabbits to sit on top of the cake, and these were pretty good. But then I found these Lindt chocolate rabbits, and they're a little bit fatter and they sit better if you push them down in the icing. And I think they're the ones I'm going to use on all the cakes. But you can't find as many as you used to. It seemed like you used to find all kinds. See what I mean? That first bunny is the Ghirardelli one, and he's kind of skinny. And then I didn't find I couldn't order the ham cans. I wouldn't have got them from Amazon quick enough to do my cakes, because I make my cakes ahead of time and I freeze them and then I decorate them. So I'm going to be on the hunt for a ham can so I can make an Easter egg shaped cake next Easter. So I got out all my tips and my bags and all my stuff. I used to make wedding cakes, and I haven't done it for a long time. But when you open this container of stuff, it smells like buttercream icing. It's amazing how no matter how many times you wash them, they smell. And these are the little candlelight pedestals that I showed you on the last video. And I take tuna cans and make little miniature cakes. And one tuna can will make a little cake about 2 inches tall. And they fit perfectly on these. And then I use my smaller shell pipes tips to do that and go around the edge. And here's one. I wish I'd have taken it from a different angle because you can't hardly see the rabbit. But they're perfect little cakes. I take them to my neighbors and to some elderly people here in town, and people who don't want to have a whole cake, and people that are alone, and they really like them. And I do it for their birthdays too, because I have a couple of friends that are diabetics and they can't have it, but they'll eat a little bite of this every now and then. So I made a couple different kinds. I think I made 9 of these cakes, and then I made 2 of the medium-sized cakes, and then I'll make one for our family, and I'll decorate it probably tomorrow. And I'll show you guys how I decorate that one. But these are just little ones that I put on those little candlelight stands, and people really seem to like them. Sometimes I do chocolate, but today I did vanilla. And then I used the peach and the pink icing, and when I got ready to pipe around the edge, I had some white icing in the bag, so I just used whatever leftover pink and peach that I had left, and it kind of looked like an ombre design, even though I didn't plan it to be. And then, guys, when you pick up a cake stand, pick it up from the base. I picked this one up from the plate part, and the bottom fell off. This is the one that I got at Hobby Lobby, and the ones from the Dollar General have not broken. But this one it didn't break like in a chunk or anything. It's perfectly fine. But I had to take E6000 glue and glue it back together. It upset me so bad because I love that plate. And then there's the ombre pattern kind of from the top. It just showed a little pink and peach in the icing, and I thought that turned out really pretty. Now this is a little cake that I use a big chicken can that you buy whole chicken in, and it's a little bit bigger, and it's about 4 inches tall. And like I said, I used to make cakes, and I used to make wedding cakes and roses and on and on. And I'm not as good at it as I used to be. But if I practiced at it, I could get back to the way I used to be. So today I just made a whole bunch of roses and I put them on trays and put them in the freezer. And tomorrow I'll have my cake that I'm making for my family, and I will take the other roses, which are kind of a combination. They're a variation of the peach and the pink together, which I think is a pretty color combination. And there's a couple of them together before I delivered them. I took them around today. Now, my girlfriend Julie, she told me that she makes a lot of lettuce wraps, and I'm on a restricted diet, and I have to just eat. Guys, I like to eat. So I took a big lettuce leaf and I basically just made a salad. I've got cucumber, tomato, more lettuce, a little bit of egg, some cheese, peppers, and I just made a little salad and put it on that lettuce leaf. And I did not put dressing on it, but I put a lot of extra tomatoes, and that really made it good. And then I took a chicken breast and I brushed it with olive oil, and I found a seasoning. You have to look at the labels, but they have this dried herb seasoning at Meijer, and it doesn't have any salt or sugar in it, and it's really good. It's got a lot of flavor. I put that on. I put it in the oven at 350 or 370 for about 15 minutes, and then I broiled it for a few minutes to get it brown on the outside. And then after I took it off of that, I just took a hot skillet that had a lid, and I put it inside that and let it sit for about 10 minutes and just let it rest. And that way it stays really juicy and it's really good. It's got a lot of flavor and it doesn't have all the salt and all the sugar that I'm not supposed to have. So after it set for a few minutes, I took it out and sliced it up, and I was making my lettuce wrap, Kevin a small salad, and my friend Rosie a small salad. So I just cut that one chicken breast up for all of us, and I just put 3 little pieces on my lettuce wrap, and it was so good. And I don't think you need a bunch of chicken or meat on. I think we can do without so much meat, actually. And then I put the rest on their salads, and I rolled mine up like a burrito. And I know it's just basically a grilled chicken salad, but having it shaped a little different and a little fancier looking, it made me feel special, and I liked it, and it was good. And I've lost 8 pounds, so it's helping. So like I said, I'm going to decorate the rest of my cakes tomorrow. I've got one for our family and one for my sister-in-law, and then I will take pictures of those and show them to you later. And I want you guys to know that I've appreciated all of your support. You guys are leaving me the neatest comments, and I want you to leave me a comment about the potato salad rabbit and tell me if it's totally dorky. If it is, I won't do it. And then I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. I need a lot of subscribers. I was going like crazy there for a while, getting subscribers every day, and then it kind of slacked off. So I need subscribers. And as always, I invite you to follow me on Instagram at MarcyJo631, and I tell of upcoming videos, and I show some things that I do. And I've got some miniature stuff going on. I'm working on the Elvis thing. And I want to wish you guys a happy Easter. It looks like around here the weather's going to be beautiful, and my sons are coming home, and I'm excited about that, and one of them's going to help me cook dinner, and I'm looking forward to it, and I want you guys all to have a nice Easter too, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support. You guys have been wonderful, and I need comments, and I need likes and subscribes. Thank you so much. I love you.